So we are trying to install a fence in our backyard. We're gonna do it all by ourselves, and as you can see, our backyard has one side with the white vinyl fence, another side with a different vinyl fence, and the back had something different which we are taking down. The wood part is not ours, but it's from our neighbors, and this red one, it's ours, and we have to take it down. And then we're planning on basically having more of the white vinyl on here, just the back. We're just gonna do the back, and for people that have never done it, like us, it's already a pretty big adventure. So this is not day one, it's probably day 3 of work, because there's been some work to take down that part of the fence, and now we're gonna try and to like excavate for the first post. And this is where we're having already a little problem, because these are the posts here, and that's the white vinyl fence that we're gonna install. And this is what happens when you find concrete in the hole. So basically we need to get rid of the concrete before we can even dig a hole. What could have been a difficult job, it's made even more difficult by the fact that our neighbor's fence, which is already in place and to which we need to attach, has this post, extra post attached to it, I guess, to support it. And so our first post hole, it's full of concrete, which, you know, my husband's been trying to like break up, and it's making, of course, the job a lot harder, more complicated, longer, and really difficult. So we're taking a break from the horrible end post with the concrete inside, and we try, you know, we measure 8 feet next to it, and now we're digging on just regular soil, and it's so much easier. We're also using a different tool. What's this tool called?
Hole digger.
It's a hole digger. I've used it too. It's difficult, it's all hard work, but it's so much easier. Look how deep. We're almost at 36 inches. So, God, before you start a fence, just pray that you don't have to deal with a lot of concrete on the way. Day 2 of the work. Our neighbor has taken down the fence on his side, so it's a little easier for us to work. And we put up that post. I'm gonna get up in a second and show you. And we're trying to dig the end post on this side now, and the same thing is happening where we have to deal with a lot of concrete, and so we're ready to give up that. Okay, so let me show you what happened. We mixed the cement, which is already mixed with gravel, and here it is. The cement is done, and we actually had to cut up a little bit this post to make it go down perfectly. So that's done. And then, a word of advice, we went and dug the second hole, which wasn't here, it actually was there, and we had to close it up because when we went to measure our panels, it says 8 feet by 6, but it's actually not 8 feet wide. It's like 90 inches on the middle and 94 on the top. So we had to redo that part, but it's okay. Actually, digging the holes on regular soil, it's not hard. I've done it myself with this nice tool. Always get the right tool for the job, and you're so much better off. So day 2, I keep telling my husband that I'm hopeful that we could finish it by tomorrow. We'll see. He's hating doing that though. I don't blame him. Okay, not gonna bother him, but basically same scenario. Lots of concrete to deal with, and this decision to make if we're gonna maybe just put the post not attached to the silver fence, but maybe just next to it. Well, we'll see what we'll do. So far, it's looking like nothing. And this is day 3. We have post number 1, number 2 in place, and number last in place. So we're trying to set up the last 2 posts in. And so we have that last panel to be put up. But as you can see, I mean, everything else looks pretty good. And at the end, we're having a problem because the last post, which we cemented way back 2 days ago when we cemented the first post, turns out to be higher than it should have been. So basically, with the level there, we could see that basically we're off by a few an inch or 2. It's terrible because now we have to figure out a solution. Since this guy, it's cemented, it can't move. So the only solution we have, or we could think of as laymen that we are, we're not we don't do this for our business or work. What we're going to do is we're going to cut up those holes a little bit on the bottom, so then basically it will be level, except we'll have a little bit of a hole on the top that we'll have to cover up somehow. And then we need also to cut the top of that pole, because as you can see, let's see if we can see it. I try to use the bricks on the house. See, basically we're off by a brick. Now we have to cut that one down on the top, lower the holes a little bit, and we should be fine. I mean, there's nothing else we're gonna do, or we could do. Nothing that we could think of. And we are not breaking up that cement and taking the pole out and redoing. There is no way. And here is the finished project, and here's the finished project. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's the little panel, and that's it. It's done. We actually had to like kind of fix that one, but hopefully you don't see it. But it took us about 3 days of work, but we're very happy with the results.